All right, welcome to Loqavore. This is a walkthrough of the cook's book, a chef's planner. We have our dry measurements, dry conversions, liquid measurements, liquid conversions, a chart of French cuts if you need to reference any you don't know. This goes right into our kind of meat of the planner, which is our daily prep pages. You have our daily focus, big three, the prep list, notes. The daily focus is kind of a extra little section that I like to include. It kind of just is a thing for me to work on or anyone to work on, something that they want to get better at over time. So a big thing in the kitchen is to keep your station clean. So that's a lot of my focus, is keeping my station clean. Sometimes it's emulsifying my pasta sauces. Sometimes it's my cuts, if I want to make sure all my cuts are perfect. It's just a little thing that you can use to keep track of outside goals of just accomplishing tasks in the kitchen. Big three, stuff that needs to get done that day. Ideally, you're doing prep for things that are going into the next day. So this is great for like, I need to go in and I need to make this stock. I need to poach these vegetables, or I need to braise this. It's just something that needs to get done right away. You know it's there. It's outside of this prep list, which can debatably get pushed back, but it's just something you know that you need to get done. Notes, pretty standard. I take a lot of notes from our chef's comments, and that kind of helps transition to my daily focus. So for example, I'll be making a bucatini pomodoro, and when I cheese the sauce, I reduce it too much and the sauce is too tight. So my daily focus for the future would be watch your pasta reduction, make sure your sauces aren't getting too tight. And then I'm really like, that's kind of what I'm working on improving for that day. Prep list, pretty standard, just stuff that you need to get done. We do our prep list at night at the end of service. So everything we fill out at the end of the night is something that I know I'm walking into tomorrow. So I'm saving time the next day by being able to get all of this stuff done without having to write it down when I get into work. Moving on, we have our recipe section. It's a pretty straightforward grouping of pages. Most of them are really just yield, dish, directions, conversions for stuff. You know, I really created this section just so I wouldn't have to flip through so many pages in my other notebooks looking for recipes that I wanted to use or find. And then our last section here is our sketch pages. So I was folding a bunch of dumplings, wanted to get a nice symmetrical fold. I was working on a tuna dish that I wanted to plate, and then I was kind of just having fun drawing pastas. You could really use this for anything you want. I don't like having lines in my drawings, so I really liked having a nice blank page to reference and kind of work off of. And that's pretty much it.